Hey, what's up guys? It's your favorite realtor, Thomas Paulauskas, here with another weekly update. All right, you guys, a lot has been going on in the real estate market. There are new numbers, there are things that are changing. So I bullet point a couple of those things that happened recently that will give us an idea of where we are in today's real estate market, right? That's the burning question for everyone. Right now, we're seeing a huge decrease in buyer demand. We see that pending sales have dropped 4.4% month over month, and it's been consecutive month over month. We've been seeing back-to-back months with dropping pending sales. So pending sales continue to drop. Inventory. So even though pending sales is down, inventory is actually up, meaning there are more homes actively hitting the market, but less of them are being absorbed as quickly as they were. So inventory is up 10.5% March to April. So that's good news for the buyers out there who've been searching and working hard to buy a house. Well, there's more inventory and your chances are getting better. Closed sales are actually down in the last 3 months. So 3 consecutive months, we've seen closed sales, the number of closed sales being down. So less homes, even though more inventory is on the market, less are going to escrow and less are actually closing, transferring title to a new person. Home purchase applications are down 3%. Home purchase applications are the loan applications to apply to get a loan to buy a house. Less people are applying to buy a house right now. So that's an interesting figure as well. Let's shift gears now into the economy update. Okay, so forbearance, the forbearance for homes, for people with mortgages, they have requested forbearance for their monthly mortgage payments because of the lockdowns and the virus and so on and so forth. Now, those are starting to come to an end. They're starting to unravel. So actually now forbearance is down to 2,063,000 people currently in some type of mortgage forbearance, and we're going to see more of those fall off as well. So less people needing to be getting that assistance to own their homes. The consumer price indexes show historically high increases. That's lumber, food, commodities. That's pretty much everything. Used cars, new cars, rental cars. All of these indexes show that there has been rapid inflation, rapid increase in prices over a very short amount of time. So we know that's crazy inflation. I know your pocketbook feels it. My bank account feels it. Just going out to eat with the family has gone up at least, I would say, 15 to 20% in the last couple of months. So it's pretty significant, you guys, on what's going on out there. The interest rates are still around 3%, just a little under 3% on average. So that's great news. We've seen some upticks, some downticks, nothing really affecting the marketplace. A lot of questions have been around, are we in a bubble? Are we going to crash? What's gonna happen in the real estate market? So that's a really good question. Well, I wanted you guys to be really familiar with the difference between crash and correction. Okay, we can see this across different industries, different marketplaces. That could be in the stock market, that could be in crypto, that can be in the real estate market. Several different markets out there that you can see a crash or correction. Now, I wanted to go ahead and explain to you the difference between a crash and correction. A correction is up to 10% loss gradually over time. A correction comes on a reaction to investors' irrational exuberance, an investment term that refers to how people can get too enthused over an investment or the stock market at large or real estate at large for no good particular reason and push up buying. Well, I believe there has been good reasons to increase investments in real estate and in the stock market. However, I also feel that people have been over enthused, and we've seen what that has done to prices. So that could be, so in that situation where people have been over enthused, we could see a correction, and a correction is about 10% or can be up to 10%, right? Now, what is a crash? A crash is a 20% loss or more suddenly. Now that means that it's going to happen very quickly in a short amount of time. A huge loss is going to happen. That could be starting around 20%. Okay, it could be a little bit less, a little bit more, but that is considered a crash. Now we know in the last go around in real estate, the crash was much more than 20%, and we don't know exactly where it would be. So if there was a 20%, that would be considered a crash. Crashes, they're typically caused by panic selling, with investors watching other investors offload shares or homes, and they follow suit without really knowing why. So panic selling is what causes a crash as well, because people are worried, and I could see that even happening in this day. So if there was a correction and people started selling off, a correction can actually lead to a crash, because people are seeing people start selling homes a little bit more often. They want to beat the curve. They want to hurry and sell high. This is my Tom's tips and advice, you guys. So people have been buying real estate, people have been buying stocks, they've been buying crypto, they've been investing in different things. And that the term buy low, sell high has been what people live by in order to make a great profit, right? So right now in this marketplace, there's a lot of investors still, and I like to call that buy high and sell a little higher. So that's where people are at right now. They're buying high and they're still selling a bit higher for a profit, but how long is that going to last? So right now there are those investors that are still trying to buy right now, but I think really it's the time right now to sell high. It is now the time to sell at one of the highest market values for real estate ever. Who knows? Can we go up a little bit more? Yes, we do see some lagging indicators, which are sales prices, because that's based on the past. Those are the lagging indicators showing that house values are still increasing, but our leading measures are sales dropping. Okay, pending sales have decreased, have dropped. Inventory is going up. Here's what I believe is going to happen. I believe that we're going to see an increase in inventory continue to rise, because as more people put their houses on the market, more people will put their houses on the market. What do I mean by that? What I mean is you see your neighbors putting their houses on the market. You see people rushing to the market to put their houses on quickly. Why? Because they feel that we're at the top and they might miss the curve. Are you one of those people that missed the curve in 2007, 2008? And a lot of those people are feeling that they're in the same position that they may have been before, and now might be the time to unload. There's also those investors that believe in the hold on for dear life. HODL, HODL. That's what they call it, HODL. So holding on for dear life. I don't think we're going to really believe in holding on for dear life. Hold your shorts. Hopefully everything comes out okay. I really think that the market is actually going to do okay. So if you're holding on to your real estate, and I'm talking mainly about investments here, because your home, your own home, is not necessarily the same way you deal with investments. That's where you live. That's where you raise your family. Okay, now if you have rental properties, it might either be now a time to sell or get ready to hold. In a sense, because rents might decrease and property values might decrease if we have an influx in inventory and a decrease in demand. Okay, so if we absorb that demand quickly, then there will be some depreciation in value, which could then lead to a correction or even possibly a crash. So you guys, that's it for now. Please comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on the current real estate market. Are you planning on selling your home? Are you planning on still buying your home or another home or rental property? What are your plans? I want to know what you guys see happening. I don't have a crystal ball. I just look at the numbers and kind of go with the gut, as well as what I feel and see coming to fruition in the future. Okay, guys, don't forget we have our Paulauskas Realty mugs. We got new merch. You guys check that out. We have new merch coming your way. So we randomly choose a couple people in our database, whether you bought a house with us before, you talked to us, you maybe wanted to use us before, or you sold a house with us, whatever the case may be. If you're in our database of people that we like to stay in touch with, we are dropping these off right at your front door with a couple goodies inside just to say thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And of course, if you are ready to buy or sell real estate, go to your guy Tom Paul, because I will produce the best results for you. You guys, that's it for right now, but I look forward to seeing you guys next week on the Market Update.